All right, folks, welcome back to our stream here. This is the BattlePoker Season 1 Summer League 2021, Week 1, Game Number 2. I am joined here, my name's D, and I'm joined here with my friends Frosticles and Bata Games. Wow, I've botched this introduction. Welcome, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Hello.
Look excellent.
Awesome. Glad to
Absolutely
hear it.
excellent.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So right off the bat, we got a couple interesting hands. Cly, I'm gonna call him, starting off with 20 Queen, Starmeister with 11 Void Rays, Goofman opening up with 11 Broodlords and 20 High Templar, War Within with 22 Mutalisks, only followed up by 2 Ultralisks.
I really want Goof to win. I'm rooting for Goof, I won't lie. And in this lobby, I really think he can win it.
Ed, bad at games making his prediction early. The favorite seems to be the Goof Man. I won't lie. I'm feeling him as well. Special place for him. Played a lot of games with him. Let's see if he has what it takes.
Absolutely. Goofman's been around for quite a while, playing games with us almost every night here for several months now, so he's kind of the hometown hero for us this game. Those Broodlords doing their job, staying back out of the way, doing a lot of damage. The storms raining all over those queens, doing some work on the Void Rays as well. Wow, look at all this damage coming across.
Goof had the power hand, man. High Templar against Hydra and Void Ray.
Wait a minute, can Goof Man hear us? Is that what's happening here? Did he hear we believed in him? I think that's what happened there. Let's go. Thunderstorms, full of lightning. Starmeister.
The
Fight
Broods
for
are
his
gonna
life
get
here.
hit, but it's okay. That's a good starting.
Wow. I swear he heard you. That's it.
Yeah.
Bad at games believes.
That's a strong first hand.
46 chip pot is nothing to sneeze at on hand number 1.
I like to see money being exchanged. This is what I'm here for. Look at this, killers with 19 queens. Don't slouch on the killers. The mind killers, as it was. A little Canadian with flavor out there. A little Quebecois flavor. Shout out to killers. Also played a lot of games with us. But welcome all the newcomers. This is the league, where you'll see a bunch more familiar faces.
All right. Starmeister picking up some lings to go with his roaches. Not really what you're looking for, but at least they're suited to go against his Protoss 2-2. Killa's suited with his queens and his 22 Hydralisks. Bumping it up to 15. War Within with the call. That's kind of an ambitious call. Let's see how it plays out.
I don't like that play. It's a little too early to make plays like that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. That's a pretty sizable raise by Killas. I think that's a pretty weak hand. That's at the bottom of War Within's range that he should be playing, and I don't think he should be playing it very often. In particular, against an opponent like Killas, you don't want to be playing those weak hands this early because Killas is not going to bluff this early on.
And War Within, 14 games played, still fresh, welcoming all newcomers, but inexperience showing in that hand. You'll learn as you go. You don't want to bet it all that early. Killers, I was happy with his bet there. Good call, Bondi. Yeah, I was happy with his bet there.
Fly waking up with 14 Corruptors, kind of the superstar of this hand. War Within with 3 battle cruisers, not a whole lot, but at least a little something. Starmeister picking up his 17 Ghosts, Goofman with 7 Thors. Killas once again with 20 Infestors. Bumping it up by 4. Playing these early hands aggressively.
Those EMPs of the Ghosts probably going to nullify those Infestors. Let's see what happens with that.
However, Starmeister is playing his ghosts in the back once again. Does that mean the infestors are going to have a chance to get their first wave of
I don't
fungals and infestaterans off?
I don't mind that in a multi-way actually, because that's your winning condition. Why not
Yeah,
keep that
that's true.
in a four-way and keep those
Interesting.
alive?
That's
Interesting.
very true.
In a four-way, I see what you're saying.
I mean, he's still not going to win, but that's still your best option. He would already be dead right now if it was in the front.
Those Thors.
No, delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Thor's reign supreme.
Goof man. The Goof man.
Told you
Rocking
Goof
and
Man
rolling.
was strong.
Hillis with a nice hand call out. We love to see it. The NH keeping it classy.
Ooh, Kills wakes up. He wakes up.
12
I
void
wonder,
rays on the board.
He comes
You
back.
think Goofman's gonna regret not putting a little money? And sorry to cut you off there. You think Goofman's gonna regret not putting enough money on those 7
No, it's a safe
Thors?
play. It's a very safe play. Think about it.
I just look back at that 21 gold. As you read it there, it reminds you what the pot win was. I saw 21
Right.
gold. I just
He already has he's already first place. Just get slight victories here and there that don't cost too much.
hope
And that's
they're
what,
coming
4
by.
people.
I like to see it.
He's made a good amount for his odds.
Okay.
And
We're
see,
bringing
I
on
disagree
sixes.
with you there. I feel like
Okay.
Thors are strong enough to warrant a couple of raises. Smaller raises, of course, but I think you could play them a little bit more aggressively, try to make a little bit more money off the pot. I don't necessarily hate the play, but I think that raising was an option there that you make some percentage of the time.
I like to hear you disagree because I like to hear different points of views. Excellent. My point of view on it, I called too much. I'm no expert. A little action here happening. A little more battle, a little less poker with those void rays coming in. Easy breezy. Wild cards, but a couple of floaters in the air.
Not concentrated enough to take down these void rays.
You hate to see 2 Tempests and 2 BCs in the air on a low wild card like that. Not that many. Not in the 20s anyway. And they don't pay off. Or will they? Let's see what happens here. Fix that camera. Let's see what's going on here. He's running. He wants to see the infestor
no.
dipping and diving. Wiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
9 void
Let's
rays
go.
left. 9 void rays left.
Here we go. Not enough time. I'm
Here
not
comes the
believing it.
DPS.
Those roaches coming in clutch. Hillas, as he would say, timing. Let's go. Timing is everything. Let's go. 10 seconds left. Not going to be enough to save him. Void
Sorry.
rays.
Well
It's
done,
a-
fellas.
It's a lot of movement when they break off into different pieces.
That's all right, man. We're getting it
all
down,
right.
and it was fun to watch the little worm squiggle. Let's go.
I was
Hillas wins
trying.
62 gold.
I was-
Beautiful. I love
Whoa.
it. Let's go.
Here we
Starmeister.
go.
7 carriers. We got a game, guys. Let's go. Your buddy Kylo Ren up here with 4 big monster elephants.
I
Let's
don't
see
even
what's
He's
gonna
going to
happen
play
here.
those ultras.
I don't hate the 19 roaches.
You don't hate him. I'm interested. Tell me, please. Tell me more. Tell me more.
It's
I think it's a little early for roaches, especially without the upgrades.
If
I'm
you
gonna have
get,
to agree with Pot D on this one. Hit me, bad. Hit me. Tell me why.
if you get ghosts, not much beats that hand.
Roach Ghost?
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that. I mean, roaches are pretty nice and tanky.
They're
can
He
get
tanky.
says
plenty of
Roach's Ghost. I'll
They're
counter with
tanky.
1 card. Beats them both. Let's go. Banelings. There you go.
Oh.
Problem solved.
Look. He has High Templar. That's just ghost basically with lightning.
Whoa.
I
lightning,
wouldn't go quite
lightning.
that far.
Are you listening to this guy? We're talking storms here, gentlemen. Above 20. 7 carriers. What's going to happen? This is exciting.
Well, carriers
Four-
are gonna reign
4
supreme.
queens not going to
obviously.
cut it. What is Killa still doing in this hand? Hopes and dreams. No money on the table. He can just float on in.
All those hands, like I'm looking at Kyle, or Within, and obviously Starmeister.
I'm looking at shook cats, gentlemen. A lot of shook cats here. I'm disagreeing. There's money on the table. Not yet. Let's go. Who wants it? As they say, who dares wins. Let's go. Starmeister raising it. 7 carriers. Gonna pay for the day. Let's see what happens here. Those High Templars, you were believing in them. Let's see. A pair of roaches keeping them company.
Starmeister has to at least call here, if not re-raise. That min-raise from War Within is really suspicious. There's the re-raise.
Easy win, you think, here? Or are those Storms going to win the day?
No.
Storms are not going to win this here.
Carriers, man. They're too strong. And the Broodlords are a powerhouse as well. They're going to live through a lot of this.
They might storm themselves here. Now, are they going to focus the carriers?
Even those Roachers are staying alive.
So how does the AI work on that one? Do they focus the carriers?
Yeah.
I believe they focus the carriers. They do ignore the interceptors. However, I think they can storm the broodlings. I'm not sure quite 100% that on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. However, the High Templar are also programmed not to directly storm above themselves. So if something is on them point blank, they will not storm themselves unless there's another High Templar nearby, maybe?
Right, so the chances of them shooting those interceptors was a nil. Okay, that's what I was
Right.
asking.
Right. They won't shoot the interceptors.
Right.
They'll just shoot after the they'll go after the broodlings.
Well, Killer's with his Ravens here. He's going to raise. I might have wanted to see a check on that one, but we'll see if it pays off here. He's living dangerously.
War Within
He says a dozen is enough. Well then, Mothership, here we go.
Oh no, those Ultralisks may be disaster.
You think they're going to go underneath? Are we looking at Raven side?
We might be.
Attic Games, don't miss this one. What's your prediction? Quickly.
Ravens, man. They're now.
All
now
day
invisible.
Ravens, Bot D, quickly! Don't leave us hanging.
They're invisible.
Invisible
now.
Ravens. I mean, Invisible Ravens. That's
Yeah, bet
that's
against the
pretty
Mothership,
strong.
guys. You already know. Okay, I guess we're all taking it. The house is gonna win. Let's see. War Within. They could run directly underneath if they charge the Mothership. Let's see what happens here. It's happening.
There it
right
is,
before
there it
your
is.
eyes. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Now, is there going to be enough energy for it to happen again? Let's see. Wow, they took themselves out. Let's see here, guys.
I think they're close enough. We're gonna get a little time extension and give them time to regenerate their energy.
Well, Mothership's down, but not a single Raven down in that entire situation. Not one Raven down.
Mothership did its job, kept all the Ravens alive so that they can get their last shot off. Here it comes. Should be any moment now if we're gonna get it.
Timer here. Let's count it down.
Are you
10.
thinking timer? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think they fired in time. I think they fired in time.
Is there enough?
Not enough. No, come on. One more. Nope, that's it.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's go. Leftover shots after that.
Wow.
That's a good hand you had there, he says. Holler Hollow, sick micro.
Starmeister
Killas.
already waking up with the 19 ghosts. Killas with the 4 carriers.
I don't know. Let's see what happens here with these ghosts.
I really want to see Killas make a raise here with these carriers. Even with only 4, you have Protoss 2-2 on the table. You've taken the carriers away from anybody else at the table that could possibly get them. I think it's worth a raise. You're also in late position. You only have Clive behind you. He's thinking about it. There's the min raise.
Hey, what's happening here? He's thinking more battle than poker. Let's see. He's going to lay it down quickly. Starmeister.
Killas
Start of the show.
guarantees he's going to be in last position after for the second card. 67 Banelings up against the 19 Ghosts and 6 Cyclones. I
You know
think
what,
that's
though?
enough
I
to
like
win the
that.
game right there. Yeah.
I like that. If you have medium strong air, because 4 carriers, let's admit it, that's not a bad hand, but it's not strong enough.
Exactly.
But with that amount of Banelings, that could wipe a lot of ground.
Exactly.
I'm confident with that now. Let's see what happens here, because that EMP is going to come into play. Bad at games, Ghosts in the front. What do you
Ghosts
say?
in the front. They need to be in the front.
Ghosts in the front.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna lose no matter what, but they need to be
No,
in
I
the
want them in
front.
the back in this one here, guys. I'm going to want them in the back here, obviously, because we can see what's happening, but it's not going to be enough to stop them anyway. There's
Yeah,
going to be a complete wipe on the ground.
here they come.
It won't
The
be enough,
green
yeah.
screen.
Those banelings, don't knock them, guys. As you've seen tonight, they pay off in large numbers. Let's go.
Such a good hand.
Carrier is not even coming into play. Irrelevant in that hand. As I said before, when you were calling it out, what was it you were talking about there? Ghosts and roaches. I did tell you, banelings by
Yep.
themselves. There's proof of concept, guys. Killa's 12 wild cards. Bot D shooting to you here. Killa's on top here. What do you say, poker wise? How should he play this?
I mean, a raise isn't a bad idea at a five-handed table with 12 wild cards. Now, especially with 13 Ravens, you got to
It's
make a
not a
play
bad
here.
idea. Then wild
Got to
cards.
put some chips in the pot here.
You're saying pay to play. Oof, man,
Since
I don't know.
we
Gonna be
since
hard
we
to lay
missed the
down and let
bet,
void raise.
since we missed the bet first time around, I like Killa's raising it to about 12 to 15 here. Get a little bit extra in. Now with War Within raising in front of you, you got to make it a little bit bigger. I think 32 is a little bit too big.
Position
I
coming into play here, you're thinking.
definitely, absolutely. I
Table
like
position here,
Killa's
folks.
raising it like maybe by about 20 instead of 32.
I'm interested in Goofman here. This is
Goof
gonna
with
be
the
hard not
11
to call
void
here,
raise.
guys. This is
I
a
mean,
professional fold if he does here, guys. That's a professional fold. You see that? That's
that's
what
a
bad
that's a
games
good
believe in
fold.
him. You see that,
That's a
guys?
good
That's
fold.
experience. Hard to fold. Hard to fold that many. Because you know those Banshees are going to cover the floor for long enough for those void rays to step in. Krylo, see, not enough games played yet. He's sticking around with those Thors, believing in him. I don't think enough Archons. Bot D,
No,
Archons,
not
not
enough
enough.
Archons.
Not
Need
enough
Archons
Archons.
are a great unit against a lot of matchups. However, you really want to have as close to the max cap as you can of them with 12. Anything less than that, and there's just not enough HP on the ground to really get them in and do some damage.
See the wild card roll, please. Let me see that wire. Oh, wild card. Let me see it. Oh, I couldn't see what was left there. Not a problem. Those
That
Ravens, more interesting in
Liberator's
the
still
moment.
in there.
Those Ravens, a little interesting. Let's see what happens with them.
Yeah, sorry, I
You
spilled it
avoid
too
Ray.
quick.
That's okay. That's okay. We gotta believe in them Ravens. That's where the action is. Good call.
Void Ray's still going ham.
That's Thor, not irrelevant. Now irrelevant. Let's see that carrier sticking around.
All right.
Those
Can we get the
carriers, don't
Ravens
knock
one
them.
more shot?
Sliding in the DMs, coming to bring an instant. Hey, how you doing? Getting up close and personal. What do you think? We're calling it a split. There's an awful lot of them.
I think
Swarm
that's
host
the split
creeping.
pot.
Yeah, it's looking such. Okay, well, what do you think about how Killis played that? You said you wanted him to bet a little bit less there. You
Yeah.
wanted him to bet a little less so he could fish a little more, get a little more money in the pot there?
No, not so much. I just feel like you're already betting enough to accomplish whatever you want to. You're when you're raising roughly the size of the pot, you're already not giving your opponents very good odds to call. So
Gain
when
on the
you're
risk,
over
gain on the
raising,
risk there. Right,
yeah,
right.
when
The
you're
gain on the
over
risk.
raising more than that, you're not cutting your opponent's odds that much more, but you're risking that much more. There's that sweet spot where the risk equals the reward and it pays off. But I feel like with such a big bet, it's going way overboard.
Well, no, I just had to ask because I had to point it out. Exactly what you mentioned happened. You know, he could have saved himself a little bit of money there.
Yeah,
Push a little bit extra. So the risk versus reward there. Don't mean to put you on the spot there. You are the expert locally and in the room. The three of us with that knowledge, with your poker knowledge, a little poker past. I'd love to tap into it. Let's see what happens here.
definitely.
Clyde with the raise. I like it. I like
Takes
it. He
it down.
believed. Suited. He felt it. Wasn't a lot of blinkers. Those stalkers. 23. That's a whole nother story. Goofman. Might
But
run into those
97
97 banelings.
Banelings.
But
Oh, this is the hand
Gillis
to go
doesn't want
with,
to run
Cly.
into him. War
This is the
Within
hand to
doesn't
go
want
with,
to run into him.
Cly.
He folds him
Oh,
down. If only
he
they
puts
knew.
him
This is
down.
getting exciting.
Starmeister calling with the 13 Liberators as well. Picks up 7 Lurkers for his troubles.
Yeah, but we're seeing suited right here. The Goof Man, bad at games. He's your hero. Talk to me.
Liberators are very nice in this. Big lurkers in front take care of a lot of things.
I'm voting killers because those queens, there's one too many of them. Let me
Oh
hear
yeah.
from you, Bati, because you are the man who loves the queens. Talk to me.
It's going to depend on these liberators and what they do. If the liberators can swing around and deal with all of the, stalkers, I think they're going to have enough firepower left to deal with the queens. If not, I think the queens are going to be able to take it down, or at least be able to survive the pot.
Well, he's definitely not wrong with those liberators because they do melt those queens. They don't have a chance for the transfusion to hit. They hit with such a
That
large
hits
amount of
so hard.
DPS.
What is it? 85 damage, I think.
I couldn't tell you
It's
the numbers. That's
ridiculous.
for you cats. All these
Liberators,
dogs
man.
barking over here with these numbers. This cat over here, he's just chilling. Liberators melting them. Let's go. Siege tanks coming
Some
into
more
position.
tanks.
It's coming down to this. Aiming. The micro is real. War within.
There's the surrender. Letting it
There's the
go.
surrender. Like a gentleman. Starmeister happy for that one there because I'm not too sure. But he's changing hands here. Hands 10. Moving on up. Everyone's still in it.
I would like to
Kylo Ren
point
down at the
out.
bottom.
I'd like to point out this game is much slower than the last game.
Yeah.
I mean, the last game was about a hand per minute. This one, it's a minute per, 2 minutes per hand.
Well, I can't speak for the action because there's been some. Every time I see this ghost, someone's playing with him.
They're
Every
fighting.
time I see a hand, it's queens.
We've seen a lot less raise and take it's, I think, in this game so far than we did in the first one.
No, everyone wants the money.
Love it. We're all watching different games here. This is crazy. Folks at home, somebody hit me up. The last game we watched, nobody was betting. This hand, everybody's paying to play. Let's go, killers. The Goof Man, Starmeister, War Within. I'm believing in everybody at the table. Cly from the bottom. Don't count him out, the underdog. 28 chips. That's it, guys.
War
Believe.
Within.
Don't fall asleep on me. Bad at games. What do you think of these ghosts? Position-wise, let's go.
I think War Within is gonna win if this goes to a 3-way. I think
I should be getting out of the way here. Yep.
Don't count out those Marines in the back.
I'm surprised Goofman calls with the 15 Hellions and the 5 Colossi. The Colossi are just not really enough to get a whole lot of DPS in. The Hellbat's really nothing more than anti-Zergling Zealot and maybe a tank.
I think you underestimate the power of 5 Colossi.
The
you
power of
think?
the Colossi. What do they call it? Double laser beam.
That's a
Don't know
lot
the
of
official
Colossi,
name.
man.
What's the name of that official double laser beam? What do they call it?
Imagine that on your front door.
Thermal
Knock,
Lance.
who's there? Ghost disappearing.
It had to be a 3-way.
Nobody home. They're
Rip.
calling those Colossi bad at game. Experience speaking up.
It's 5 Colossi. Marines.
Man with 37 Marines.
Look at Starmeister though. With 1-1.
7 Brood Lords.
And think about it, it's hand 12. These hands are starting to look much better.
Yeah.
They're gonna and 7 Colossi. That's 7 Colossi. They're gonna fight again.
He'll just switch his avatar to a Colossi, or has he always been wearing that?
Hill has just switched himself to a Colossus.
Let's go. That's my pal. Let's go.
He's letting them
He's
know.
a believer. He wanted you to know, but he doesn't know. Those Marauders are not going to cut it. Let's see here.
It's
No.
funny now that Killis actually has Colossi this turn.
Those Corruptors, though, they're going to waste them from the skies if those Terran don't get to them first.
Oh, we have a 5-way pot here, all checked around.
You see, the poker might be slower, but the battles are not. Let's go.
God, it's hard to even call what's going on. Colossus down at the bottom of the screen wrecking through these stalkers. You have Corruptors fighting the Vikings, Broodlords in the corner, Banshees flying around being themselves, just chilling, looking for ground targets to rain death and destruction on. Going
Vikings
after the
and Corruptors,
Broodlings.
the real hero of the show here, guys. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
3-4, 3-3. Let's go. It's not going to matter.
You got a
There we
minute
go.
40
One left.
seconds for this fight.
This is the real fight. It might split, but I want to know who's the real winner. Let's go. This is
There
what
it
I'm
is.
here for.
Corruptors
Here we go.
take it.
Corruptors taking it. Let's go. Zerg +1 coming into play. It's all about that upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. A little anti-air versus anti-air. Who wins? I don't care. That's the battle I wanted to see. It's going to be a split either way. Starmeister, War Within, Clyde taking it home. 10 seconds left.
As the Corruptor just spits acid away.
That's it.
Ooh,
Oh boy,
12
Goof
void
man.
rays.
12
Look,
void
99,
rays.
99 Zerglings. And you know he's going to want to play it.
Problems and an
You
upgrade is
know
not
War
one.
Within is going to want to play him. You
Oof,
know
rough
that's
stuff here.
true.
Killers is going to hang around, though. He's going to hang around here. I got a feeling.
I mean,
This
Oh,
might be dangerous for him.
absolutely.
He might get trapped here. You guys aren't wrong. Void Rays.
void rays and Zerg. Oh, picking up.
Here
Oh
it is.
my
This
Oh,
is
god.
interesting.
no.
This is interesting. Now, I don't just mean the DTs. I'm talking the blinkers up top. Everyone's favorite. He's going to hang around with that. I have a feeling. He's wearing it. He switches positions. What am I telling you guys? I've been around the block
Look
one
at
too
the
many
fold
times.
like
He's
it
going to
was.
regret it. DTs
Oh, wow.
are going to massacre him. I mean, massacre him. Is he going to stay? He got out. Look at this professional fold. 60 games in, he's getting he's getting in the thick of things, and he's picking it up. Let's go. Well played, Goofman. Gonna get
Goof
paid
man's
like
got to play this.
my fellow casters.
The question
What
is
you talked
exactly,
about.
do you call or do you raise?
He
Goofman going
raises.
with a huge raise. I
I don't like
It's
that.
another
I don't like
overbet.
that. He could have got paid for a little more. Let's see if War.
It's another overbet. You could have gone with
He gets
45 and been all right.
You were happy with more people in this pot. You think you could have got paid more?
I don't think you needed more people in this pot. I think you're just trying to. I think you're trying to get it down to 1v1, and I think you're putting too many chips in the pot. You're putting more chips in the pot than what you need to accomplish that.
Talking once again, poker theory on risk versus reward. As in, he didn't need to put that much money to risk for the reward he was going to get for it.
Basically, yeah.
See, because I'm all about getting paid, right? See, he didn't know those DTs were there. Now, from a DT standpoint, you're going to want less people in the hand, right? Because you don't want the
Exactly.
chances of your counter.
You want fewer players in the hand with DPs.
War Within. See, that's a hand I like to see. Look at this. Let's see if he plays it.
That is a nice hand.
Oh, I like to see it. You see? Yeah. Go
It's
ahead,
unfortunate that the Protoss 2/2 are the upgrades on the board for that kind of hand. I'd love to see Zerg or Terran, especially some Terran 3/3 for those Marines. Watch them rip through some stuff, but still strong.
Let me jump in quickly here and ask before the thing pops here. Betting games. What do you think here? There's not much betting here other than Star. You think you could roll with this War Within?
It's a very playable hand. I like the call. It's
The
a safe.
upgrades?
It's a safe call.
Just want a glimpse into your mindset because those upgrades are there, like you said before.
It's a good price for him to call with such a strong hand, and he needs some money. Like, now's the time. While he's got it.
Now's the time. Now's the time. I like the way you think. You heard him, folks. Now's the time, he says. Let's see what is going to play out here.
It's a good hand.
I'm not sure if I don't like the re-raise. I should have been a re-raise there, in my opinion, but we'll see. We'll see if those
Biggest
upgrades
risk
is
would
enough.
be the Archons.
No, Corruptor's unfortunately not coming into play. It's just going to be Marines against Zerglings and Archons. Without those
I like
upgrades,
the AI there. He walked away from them and started fighting back. I like to see it. I like to see that, not standing there shooting the corruptors for nothing. The Archon's putting in work. Do you see that? There you go. Shout out to Skelly. There we go. War within. Surrender, surrender. You missed that, pal. The fight's already over. Moving right along. Starmeister wins 66 gold. Looks like you guys were right there that he didn't push too much money on that. War within. Couple of Tempests. Hopefully he's not tilted from that last hand.
And checks it down. Killas with his 14 Vikings.
23 Ravens.
Starmeister picks up that mama ship.
See her, I see her. I don't know if there's 7 Archons is going to be enough.
Probably not enough for 23 Ravens, but we'll see. Those Ravens are sitting in the back. Only
let me
6
ask you a
wild
quick
cards
question.
are
Are those
detecting.
Ravens going to target them even if they're invisible?
Yes, because Ravens are detectors, so they can see the
Beautiful.
invisible units.
Well, actually, they're popped up. They're popped up right there. You've seen it.
I like
With
how
the
far
one
back
Oracle.
the mothership
That's the
is.
Oracle. But that's the Oracle coming into play.
Boom.
21 Ravens cleaning up, easy work,
Oh
light
my
work,
goodness.
as they say. Mothership, zap, zap.
As we wait for one more round of
We need
fire
at
from
least
the
3 more
Ravens.
explosions. At least 3 more explosions, guys. Come on
Oh, you're
now.
going to need more than that.
+1 suited. 1, 2. Yeah, definitely going to need more, bot. Good call. It's not going to be enough here, gentlemen.
I mean, it might
What do you
be.
think? The one mystery was medevac. That's funny.
They're slowly getting some more shots in.
At the
Bit
same
by
time,
bit.
just before the buzzer, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can you believe it? Mothership, don't let your boy down. Freezy believes in
Still
you.
waiting on the 10 seconds. There it
Here
is.
it
More
comes.
shots coming off. 1, 2,
Hadouken!
3. Boom! Takes it
Gadoosh!
down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's read it. Beautiful. 99 problems and 69 gold is not one. Phew, he says. He was sweating it, just like the folks at home. Let's go.
Alright. War Within with 42 Reapers. Zerg 3-3 on the board, though, so Goofman's 13 Corruptors looking a little bit better. Killas waking up with 10 Void Rays on his second card. Clyde picking up the Mothership for his 11 Marauders. A lot of mid-range hands once again. We'll get to see a little bit of poker being played as Goof raises 8 and Starmeister calls. Killas coming along as well. Those Void Rays is doing work.
Those upgrades not saving you, as you'll witness. +3, +3. You hate to see it, Goof, man. I'm sorry. An awful lot of void rays.
Yep. Those Void Rays are just ridiculous DPS.
Ooh, Killas. Gang, yaw. Winner, let's go. Might be a tie split here, though. Spent a lot of time fighting them Zerg. Starmeister just hanging around. Can't shoot back, just staring at the ground, uselessly getting exploded. Let's go. There was a lot of them alive. He surrenders at the end. Guys, you can't wait till the fight's about to end and then hit surrender. You're defeating the purpose. I'd love to see the gentlemanly play, though. A tip to the hat sometimes. That's all you need. Killas moving up the list. War Within at the bottom.
All of these hands are horrible. Even the 7 Immortals. After all these
Even the 7 Immortals. He shut me up before I opened my mouth. He said, even the Immortals. There you go. Even the 7 Immortals, he says. I don't know. Killas is going to make a move here.
I mean, the 12 Void Rays are nice, but everything else is just not what you want to see right now. I mean, after all these powerhouse hands, no one feels comfortable.
Killas making the raise. Bad Game says no one's comfortable. Killas says,
I'm comfortable.
I'm here. Don't forget about me.
Oof.
Okay, voulez-vous avec moi ce soir? Back on the action. Thor's disappearing.
Ooh, wow.
Absolutely decimated. Goofman says, watch out. Doesn't void raise. Don't worry about that one Broodlord just hanging around. Poor Killas stepped into that one.
My bad.
Don't worry about it, badge. Don't even worry about it. Killas said he appreciated it. No one's seen what happened. Moving right along. Goofman doing a little dance with his cockroach up there. Looking good. Starmeister wearing the Marine. War Within. What is that he's rocking? Is that also a Marine? Okay. But in the league, everybody's equal. Week 1, let's go. Everyone's got a shot at the title.
Absolutely right. I think one of the things that's going to come into play with some of these newer players is that they're going to pick up on some new styles and some new tricks as the league progresses, and people that are doing their scouting are maybe not going to take that into effect and kind of underestimate some of these newer players that are up and comers.
Should be an interesting hand here. A lot of playable cards. A lot of playable cards. Yeah.
12 Banshees, 7 Thors, 16 Ravens.
Ravens, they're not up to what I like. Starmeister, only one not with a playable hand, because he should put some money in, Clyde. What's this check? He thinks he's a pro. Goofman says, not today, raising 10. Starmeister ducking out quick out the back door. War Within, not hanging around. Kill
I'd
us.
to be fist pumping right now.
I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm a little excited. Kill us here. Let's see what happens.
Now the question is,
have the DTs?
the question is for Clyde.
DTs? Look at this. He's thinking it. I'll bet you that he's thinking it.
The question is for Clyde is, do you drop the hammer now and raise, or do you just call and see a second card and see if you can hook Goofman for another bet? He goes ahead and goes all in right now.
Is that the pro play? What do you think, Bot D?
I think it's time to go all in. If you're that short stack, go ahead and get the money in while you have the advantage.
Do you think Goofman ducking out there? Smart move?
Oh, I think Clyde has this easy.
What about you, Bad? What are you going here?
The Ravens, obviously. It's Ravens. What beats Ravens in a 1v1?
I don't know, man. They might put a few shots on those oracles. Blow themselves up here. I've seen it happen.
I just wish they were in the back. That's my only critique. I want them in the back. They don't run into their own shots when they're in the back.
Wait a minute. I've seen this before. Perhaps Frosticles, more than one game played. Let's see what happens here. Not enough to take out the Archons. Cameraman. He's looking at the stands quickly, trying to find the cleavage we saw earlier. She was walking with popcorn, guys. That's right, getting a beer. You called that once. Archons sealing the deal. You did see the Raven side. You hate to see it not get paid. Clyde, GF, was trying to take back the money Goof stole. There you go. There you go. Good call, guys. Good call. And you blanked up the hand. Oui, mon chéri. Killers, don't get tilted. Hold it in, buddy. Goofman not going to hang around with those siege tanks. I don't think he will.
You know, it's funny. I've heard other people talk about Killis potentially getting a little bit tilted here and there. I don't think I've ever personally seen it.
I've seen it. And I've gotten tilted with him.
Oh, I know I've seen you tilt.
Him and I have tilted together. It's quite funny.
That's only a couple of sailors. You got the wind in the sails and you're tilted leaning sideways. That's a fact. I've seen it. Bot D, we need to see you in the league. I'll take a vote behind the camera. I'm telling you, people want to see you play. Your experience, people want to tap into it. The league's just starting. It's not too late. We're going to get a vote going. Frosticles with the shout out. Bot D, I want to see you. Let's go.
We'll see. I may play in
Nation
Nation Wars. I may play in Nation Wars. We'll see.
Nation Wars? What's that?
So for anybody not aware,
Team Canada. Oh, no spoilers.
Anybody not aware, we're planning on a Nation Wars tournament. It will be after the third week of the league. We'll be taking a week off of the league to have this Nation Wars tournament on that weekend. Um, we don't have anything official lined up yet, but it may be a series of heads-up matches. We may be doing USA versus Canada. We may be doing like North America versus World. We're not 100% sure yet, but look for an interest check in the coming weeks to uh, to see what we can get lined up there for that.
Okay, so you're saying if you didn't make it for the league and you're watching and thinking, hey man, I wish I would have signed up for that, get in on the Nation Challenge. It's
Yeah,
not too late. Get in and start watching the league and find out how these people play, learn their tricks of the trade. Let's go. Not too late. Nation War. 3 weeks later. Stay tuned for more. Bad at games. Bad at games. Talk to me about these Vikings here, because I know you like the Tempests.
I like
How
the
do you feel
Tempest
about
more.
seeing those Vikings? Tell me. How do you like to see those Vikings when you're rocking Tempest? How do you
No,
feel?
no, no,
Protoss
no, no,
plus 3
no.
upgraded?
That's not the story. I like the 3/3 Tempest.
Vikings don't scare you.
Temp. No.
What scares you more? I gotta ask. Corruptors or Vikings? What do you hate to see more? No upgrades on the table.
Well, I like to see carriers. Let me tell you that much.
Well, that's a
ooh,
disgusting card to come in, guys. Look at this. And he's feeling good with those Thors to back it up. I'm sorry. He's going to walk into something here, guys. He
War
says he
Within's
likes to
got to
see
get his money
carriers.
in here. As little as it may be, it's got to go all in here.
I can't handle this. Oh, my goodness. What's going on here? He
There it
goes
is.
for it. He had no choice from the bottom. You called it. Let's go. I love to see it.
Now, does Goof call?
Hope you
Well,
get to
Goof
the
has to
battle.
call this only 5 more.
I don't like those two minds. Don't like to see it. Bot committed and all of that. Nonetheless, Carriers, Tempest, what can you do? Quickly, anybody. What stops that? Anything.
I wish the
Man,
Tempest were in front.
Placement.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I know Tempests
Placement.
usually go in the back. I think in this situation, the carriers are your win condition between the two, and your Tempest should probably go in the front. If you had a bigger stack and you went all in and got calls, then maybe you can make this case for the Tempest in the back, since it may be more likely you're up against capital ships. But as short as you are, I think you're going to be up against a wider range of hands, and the carriers in back should have been the choice.
Killer's getting tilted. WTF with those survivor hands every time. You asked when you could see it. Bot D, there it is. Killer's
Yep.
starting to get tilted. He can't believe War Within from the bottom surviving. I love to see it personally. Killis is an animal. 1977 MMR. Don't sleep on him. He's been in worse positions before. But I gotta say, War Within from the bottom. That's right. That's right, pal. 3-3, not 33. Go for it, pal.
Well, Killas, if he was tilting before, he shouldn't be now picking up the 16 Ravens.
You
21
don't think you
corruptors
should
from
push here?
Cly.
You think you should value bet?
I like the bet. I like the size of the bet. I think he's basically pot committed. He's showing everybody he's pot committed, but he left that option of like maybe this is a bluff, maybe I'm trying to leave myself a few chips behind just in case something goes wrong. So it accomplishes roughly the same thing as an all-in, but looks a little bit more appealing to call.
See, he didn't get paid. You see, I think he should have
Yeah.
had a smaller value bet there, so we could try to get paid. It was the first card Ravens. First card Raven guys at home, you're gonna want to get paid a little bit.
No, that puts him in second place. He's completely fine with just picking up the antes.
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
such a
Killis is
close
a
game.
professional player.
Every
From the
hand
bottom up to
matters.
second. For me, I like to get paid. Let's see if it pays off.
It
Goof
was
man.
a good bet size. I like the Tempest. I really like the Reapers as well. I also really like the wild cards. He folded the wild cards. I could have never.
Well, here we go. Archon's taking out the Reapers pretty quickly with that bonus to biological damage. But is it going to be enough?
Tempest though, that's perfect against Archon.
It's raining down some damage there. That slow single target DPS slowly starting to pay off.
They're tanky too, so they just don't die.
There it is.
Killers reign supreme. Look at that dance.
52 Banelings for Starmeister, 7 Thors for War Within. Should see a little bit of action in this pot, I believe. Kill is contemplating the 15 Hellbats, probably not going to do much with them. He is in middle position, so it's not something you really want to stick your neck out for to bluff really early. $22 DTs on the table from Cly, though. War Within saying he's going for it. Here comes the raise. 28. Killas. Debating what to do. Lets it go. Cly should probably be calling here.
I want the Thors in the back.
Yeah, I agree.
That's your win condition.
Yep.
Especially in a multi-way, even in a heads-up, the infestors just need to be in the front.
Cly lets go the Dark Templar. That's an insane count to fold. He must have a read. Starmeister would be good to call here. I don't know. Well, no, he wouldn't because of the infestors. I take that back.
Well, if the infestors were in the front, that
even
would
with the
count
infestors in the back, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna connect. See, look at those tungles. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That was so worked out. Even showing them banshees for a little bit too.
Getting some damage in. That splash damage from the Thors just wrecking the banshees.
Yeah, that's a strong hand. Yeah, look, we're 46 minutes in. And everybody's still alive. This is a very much a back and forth game.
I do want to note in the replays, I believe it uses real time as opposed to the Blizzard time in the custom games. So this is actually a 46-minute long game.
So what is that, like 55 minutes game time?
Close to that, something like that.
That's for
we have yet
5
to have
players. That's wild.
Yeah.
No one wants to go.
I may be wrong on that, but I've been watching the timer and I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Hand 24, 46 minutes. Again, a much slower paced game. Just a lot of more action.
Hill is making the raise with the Banelings and Ghosts. Love that play.
Oop.
Quick folds there.
There we go. Goofman with 36 Marines. Goof all in with the 36 Marines. Gets the fold out of the Banelings. Good move, I agree.
Nobody with anything even close to resembling a medium hand to fight him with.
No.
I
with
like
the slick
it.
maneuvers. Let's go, pushing all in when he needed.
Fly's got to make a move here. 12 lurkers, that's plenty good. Money needs to go in right now.
Yeah, with 2-2. Now's the time.
Let's see what Killis does with these here.
And he still checks.
No, I do like it. And I do like it because he can still decide.
You think he's setting up a trap here, Bad?
He can still decide if he wants a free second card.
Decide what? Your money goes in here.
Why not why not try to get a second card for free? If
because you want to have whatever
call anyway.
You still want whatever little fold equity you may have left from having such a small stack. If you can knock other people out of the hand with something like with lurkers, oh no!
I agree with Kyle. I'm not.
He dropped the lurkers down.
I'm not confident enough with the lurkers. I want the free second card.
I disagree. I'm with you on this one, but you should have put money in on this one. Zerg +2. Those lurkers are going to wipe a lot of things out on the ground.
Yep.
First hand, you want to see the second on this one.
I mean, obviously, we know in this situation it was not the right play with Killis having 17 Mutalisks. That would have shut it down entirely. But
Right, but we're
from a
talking from a point of
theoretical,
no one knows the other cards,
yeah, we're
correct?
talking from a
Right.
theoretical standpoint, like what the
Theoretically
correct
correct.
play would
Yeah,
be.
absolutely, absolutely. Kill is double air here.
Oh,
If
that
only
is
we
a
could always
strong
see the
hand. Zerg
cards.
3/3. Yeah, this game's a lot easier when you can see everybody's cards,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Definitely. Here comes the blinkers.
The blinker's
Not really
going to
going to
be
have a chance
enough
to come
this
into play
time.
here. Here they go blinking.
I wish the mutas were in the back.
Yeah,
The
Muta should
corruptors
have
up
been in
front.
the back. Let the corruptors tank the first shots.
I mean,
They're
he's still
going to
got.
fight the air. They're going to fight the air, yeah. Put them up front.
I mean,
I mean,
Zerg
they are
does have
3/3.
3/3, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Too many mutas died at the start.
Yeah.
Here it is, all the blink.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it's still gonna be a tie, but
That's a lot of hurt stalkers.
it's gonna
A
be
lot
a
of
tie.
really hurt stalkers.
Not going to have enough time with those upgrades, I don't think.
That's a pretty good surround though, but it's still gonna be a tie.
Yeah.
20 of them still alive. Look at that. Absolutely. All shields gone. Shields slowly coming back. That blink to save their
Now
lives.
imagine if those two back stalkers could blink forward right now.
Just imagine, he says.
That's some advanced AI though.
Fly here, no choice. All in.
I really
Is he
like
gonna
the
get a free second
oracles.
card? Let's see. Is he gonna get the free second card? Only kill is really with a hand worthy of even putting money in the pot, in my opinion, at this point.
Yep. I think you will too.
16 max of those oracles?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, 16's max on oracles.
Just double checking.
16. He checks it.
I do like the 8 cyclones to back him up, nice and
Yeah,
tanky.
you want something that's gonna hit the air in this position. That's what he's really thinking, because those oracles are okay. They're shooting the
Checks
ground.
it
So
again.
those cyclones, you're feeling them, Bati?
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling them. Especially this late in the game, you're gonna have to kind of play some hands that you're not really gonna be a fan of, and especially with it going, it looked like close to check all around.
He gets some free money.
Yeah, it was check all around.
Yep.
Definitely a good pickup.
Gets some free money.
DG Cly out in 5th place, picking up, I believe that is 4 points. 7, 5, 4, 3 points.
Well, our two picks there, Goofman and Killis, moving up to the top there, as you can see. As the first one goes out, our two picks up top battling it out.
Whoa,
5, 6,
24
8.
Phoenix for Starmeister. Not a whole lot on the board for him to
Don't
be up
sleep
against.
on him, Bati says. Killis with 1.
That was a very quick all-in. I really like the play. War Within's going to think about it with the 10 Vikings, but should not be calling this.
Good fold.
Well, that's going to be a fold all around. Starmeister with the all-in from the bottom here.
Another good hand too.
6 Thors once again.
He could go all
Ante's
in.
up to 24.
He could go all in this hand.
They're going to believe he has the hand twice in a row.
Yep.
They don't have much of cards worth challenging with. That's the problem.
I mean, I'll
Unless
give him,
War
what,
Within
200?
believes in those queens, he might not buy it. War Within might not buy it. He's got 40 left, guys.
I don't think that's enough queens to really make it worth calling.
How many hands does he have left, Bot? Let me know. Bust that.
I mean, not a whole lot, but I mean, what's that going to be? Like a hand and a half?
I don't know. I'm a wild guy. I prefer to see a dozen, no doubt. But when you got 8, I wouldn't mind seeing a second. He does go for the all-in. Probably a bad move, but I'm a gambler, a rambler, a midnight toker. Let's go. War Within.
Oh,
Tempest,
the Ravens.
let's go.
And Tempest.
One too many Ravens, but you know what? I love to see the Tempest bad at games. There's your favorite.
Dude, Tempest counter Ravens.
Queens,
This is
Bati's
gonna
favorite.
be. I still think Starmeister has it.
Those
But-
Queens
There's a
not
lot
gonna
of
walk
Ravens.
fast enough
There's a lot of
to
Ravens.
get a Raven
That's a
side.
lot of Ravens.
Yeah, that's a lot of Ravens, guys. War Within made the play. You love to see it, though. He did catch the Tempest. Could have worked out. Not when you run into Ravens. Moving right along. GG. Gentleman's game.
A lot of Ravens.
A lot of love. Not bad for a Thursday night, evening, lunch, depending on where you are in the world. And 29. BattlePoker.
Marine violence.
Marine on marine
There he
violence.
goes.
He zooms in for the kill. Doesn't want to miss it. Look at the guts.
We are down to three-handed. Our pick Goofman down to 2 bets behind.
Okay.
Picking up 17 roaches.
Go Team Canada.
He likes
I do
his
my best to
roaches.
try not to show favoritism.
My man
What
is
can
a
I tell you?
roach.
Team Canada. Shoutouts.
I'll tell you what.
National.
I think Goof's happy with third. Obviously.
Happy with third. What's this nonsense? He's going all in, Goofman. I believe in you. It could happen still. Starmeister.
My man is a roach. He likes his roaches.
I don't mind him myself. That's for another story. Starmeister, come now. Don't leave us in. You caught that, did you, Botti? Picking up what I'm putting down. Moving right along, Starmeister. He folds it quickly. Goofman taking down a little bit of money from the bottom. I like to see it. Here we go. Wild cards, guys. Let's get a little excited here. 3 people left. Hand 31.
Yeah, these are all
And
decent
once
hands.
again, 18 hydras. Can't complain about that.
These are all really decent hands.
You know.
How's it going to play out? Goofman thinking. I'd like to see a raise from Starmeister here. There we go.
I like to
Killer
see the
comes
call.
along. Yeah.
Good read from Bot D.
I do want to see
12.
Goofman call here.
This could easily be a 3-way.
It's going to be hard to lay it down at this point. They shoot the air without a care. Hydralisk. Quite a few.
thing
Not
is-
enough.
Is Goofman here? You still have
Oh,
4
good
bets
fold.
behind, give or take, and
Right.
you're calling 24 into like 160 or 120, so you're getting really good odds on that second card to draw.
Definitely.
Ended
You only
up-
have to win that what? How many at a one time? 3
That's
times?
like, yeah, you only need to win that 1 out of 24 into 120, 1 out of 6 times.
There you go. You're definitely about to get paid.
He said no, it was a
Carriers.
soul read. Avoided the carriers.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Professional read. Don't count him out.
Bill is saying nice hands, surrendering.
Gentlemen, surrender.
He is cool and composure. That was a lot of carriers. Starmeister.
Starmeister moving into first place.
Saying I
Well,
want
wild
to be
cards,
ahead.
7 carriers.
You know,
Aggression paid off.
Killers is like in his hand. Oh, he folds.
Oh wow,
I disagree.
Starmeister.
What?
I disagree. Good read by Killas. That's a professional laydown, guys.
Goof
You
needs to
watching
go
this?
with this hand.
Okay.
What did he get? 6 void
Here we
rays
go.
after shove.
Was calling DTs or Ravens.
He
He
called
calls
it.
it out. My man Killas. If I said he had a read, he had a read. Let's go. Goofman here. Void Rays. Gentlemen. All in. Let's go. Starmeister, get out of there. Pow. Don't
13
do
Banshees
it.
might call here. 13 Banshees
Think so?
may call.
He does.
Yep,
What do
there
you do
it
in
is.
this position?
Void
He
Rays
catches
back.
his queens, guys. He's going to play.
Void rays in the back. I
Goofman
agree.
catches his suited, guys. We're going to see some action.
Oh, Goofy is suited 1-1. I don't know if that's going to help. Those queens
Not
are going to be a
enough
pain in
this
the
position.
butt.
Those cloaks, guys, making all the difference
There
here.
goes the focus. 1 queen down.
Sad face, GG Goof, sad face. Come on now.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Those stalkers are going to be eaten up by the Banshees. And the queens are going to be able to heal each other and keep themselves alive while the void rays slowly go down.
Goofman, not a bad call, buddy. You didn't play it wrong. You played it well, and you couldn't have known what you were running into. Killers, the mind reader, dodged those DTs last hand. Showed up with the queens and banshees. He said he'd play with the banshees. Good read, Bot D. GG. Well, top 3. Well, bad at games. You picked the Goofman, taking 3rd place.
Zip zap.
Zip zap.
He's not complaining about it though. That's a decent amount of points, especially there's 5 more games. Third place.
What is he looking at there?
Third place is 5 points.
Yeah.
5 points. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
That's workable.
Workable. Okay, there's a lot of games left, Goof Man. You hear that? Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up high. Here we go, guys. Heads up. Speaking of heads, let's get back to the action. Starmeister, 21-23 suited.
Ooh, that's a hand.
Love to see the suited, guys. Up to Killas. Blink, blink. Ravagers.
Ravagers, man.
I mean, those Corruptors, you hate to see them stand there uselessly, but this is the way it goes. They are AA, and if you don't got no air...
Just as a reminder to people,
if they can hit themselves. Anyway,
there are roughly 2-to-1 ratio of ground units to air units in the game.
2-to-1, you say?
2-to-1.
That's the value of air units for you folks. Sometimes those Corruptors.
Ooh, a couple of dud hands here. Let's see who takes it. Killa's raising with the 9 infestors.
Who dares gets paid.
Yep.
That's it.
So what a lot of these heads-up pots are, the first person to make a bet is going to be the first person to take it down.
Starmeister, 7 battle cruisers.
Ooh.
Killa's suited +1 makes it +2.
Betting right into it.
I bet you Killa's calls. I bet you he calls.
Oh, here's the all-in.
He's not going to call this all in.
I
He
doubt
just might suited +2. I'm going to say no.
I doubt it. That's a big all-in for Ling Muta, and especially not having that much Muta.
He doesn't need to risk it at this point. Too many things can beat him.
Yeah.
He can't beat the queens. He doesn't believe in a beat for queens. He's asking if there's a bluff. We'll see here, guys. This is interesting. Anything could happen.
I like the silence.
5 seconds left.
Yep, had to let it go.
Professional. My man Killas. Hard laid down.
Alright, I was wrong. Well played.
That's okay, Bad.
Well played.
Invisible
Best
Bane
part of
Ring.
life is admitting you're wrong and learning something. Here comes the mothership. Let's go.
Mothership in front. Mothership in front.
That Viking's going to peel it quick.
Doesn't matter if you just take the pot down.
That's what's up.
75 Bane. The Baneling's getting really popular in this heads-up match.
Pressure really paying off at this
10
point.
Tempest.
Bets. Ooh, Tempest. There you go.
Good folds by Killas.
Killas. Eyes in the back of his head. He's catching these reads. He's got a read on Meister. Or Meister might just be a little too aggressive with his betting pattern. Let's see what happens here. Killas. He bets with 2 of them. Starmeister.
He's really good at picking up the scraps. Getting
Yes,
everything he can.
Well, Bot D said Killas is a definite pro at betting and not betting at all.
Oh, and when he wakes up with
Oh,
this, he's
wow.
a monster and checks it. He
Oh,
checks
no.
it. He's gonna raise.
Two
checked
monster
it.
cards.
Here
What's gonna
comes the
happen?
raise. Here
He
comes
has
the
to.
raise.
Here comes the rain.
Hey,
Here comes
called
the
him
raise.
all in.
All
And he leaves
in.
23.
And he calls.
He kept himself at 23
He
just in case.
calls.
Did he just call that? With 1 Thor. 5 carriers, he was a believer. He's gonna regret that, gentlemen. Ladies,
Such a good
at home,
play.
this is a game-changer movement right there. 468 Killas taking it down. 2 monster cards.
He's reading
turning into a
Starmeister
monster.
like a book.
Like
Yeah.
a book, ladies and gentlemen. No disrespect, Starmeister. You're up against a pro. Killas. The mind kills
no.
himself. 21 wild cards, 20 queens left. Easy breezy. Zerg +1/+1. Starmeister. Ouch. Goofman hanging around for a nice hand call out. Killa says thank you. Not tilted at all.
Starmeister down to 2 bets.
He's definitely
Starmeister.
not tilted right now.
Raise 44. I wouldn't say so. Not with hands like that, bad at games. Not with hands like that. And look at this. He's feeling great. Zerg
He is.
+2. Couple of ultralists. Couple of tearing in the back to shoot at the air. This is easy. This is a wrap, guys. Although those lurkers can hit, they'll wipe out. Well, this is going to have to be the ultralists, I'd say. I wager.
Yeah, with the Zurich 3-3,
Chitinous.
Marines are not going to survive
Say
this.
that for me, bot, would you? Chitinous, how do you say it? Hit it for me.
Markers.
Say
Chitinous
again?
plating? The chitinous plating? How do you say that?
Chitinous plating, yeah.
Chitinous plating, there you go. Not going to be enough. Hydralisk. Ooey.
Or is it
Spin a little acid
chitinous
out.
plating? Maybe it's chitinous plating. It could go either
See?
way. I don't
I
know.
wasn't sure. I tried to bow to your expertise, but your expertise, for
Because it's
once,
not there.
was lacking.
The
That's okay. Nobody's perfect. I
the
love to see it.
the
Killers,
Marine fights
313
back.
at top. Starmeister, 224. This is exciting. Hand, 43, guys. 1 hour of in-game play. Let's go. I might be the only one still riled up. I feel like I'm at a soccer match here. Back and forth. Killers, the Canadian. Starmeister, not sure where he's from.
Oh, it's 1 goal difference.
I'm around in the ocean.
Oh, wow.
He's reading the stars. North and south, taking winds down. Killers, let's go.
Starmeister
Time to
back
step it
in it
up.
up top.
Not with this hand, he's gonna.
No, not with this
Although
hand.
those immortals might give him confidence, I hope not.
I hope not.
He switches those cards around. He might be foolish enough to play. Let's hope not. What kind of read does he have? Is he gonna try to bully here? Let's hope not. He switched them around. What did I tell you? There he goes. He made the call. I wish I was wrong sometimes. Frosticles. Smelt that one coming.
Couple of laughs in chat as we pew down the mortals.
Here's for you, Starmeister. I see it coming when you saw those immortals.
This is a good
Killers.
combo to take down these
Gets in
King
Tempest.
Immortals.
Tempest blast into the background. Carriers up front.
Oh, welcome, bot.
Welcome. You pay attention now. You hear this?
Yeah.
Couple of laughs in the chat. Goofman sticking around. Keeping it jolly jolly. A lot of fellows out here in the league having a good time tonight.
That's the main reason we wanted to set this up. We just wanted to give everybody a good reason to compete, have something to do every week.
Oh,
I'm definitely enjoying the high caliber play. There's definitely some high caliber play tonight, bud. What do you think there, bud? You see anything you like tonight?
can we talk about the prize?
Oh, so yeah, we need to reveal the prize on stream, on video.
So, can I announce it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so I picked it out. The prize is going to be the Tauren Chieftain, Warcraft 3. What's his name? Blood Hoofman?
Yeah, I knew it until you asked me.
I'm pretty sure it's Blood Hoofman.
Something like that.
Or, yeah, it's very close. But, yeah, that's the prize. Good luck, everybody. I really want
On
it.
top of the money, we are giving away a little bit of money at the end of the 6 weeks when we have the top 8 table. First place is worth $60, second place is worth 20, and we have an additional $20 prize to the player that has the most points at the end of the season.
Did you say cash for video games?
Cash for video games, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the top 8 prize again? The avatar for that?
The Felguard.
Let's be honest, the cash prize sounds great, but we're all here for those avatars.
Yep.
I heard you get one for the final table and one for winning it all. Yep. I'm interested in just making it to the final table because, as those listening at home knows, Frosticles, Team Freezy, I'm in the lead, doing the best I can. Let's see what happens here. Easy wins for Killis. He's excited. Starmeister says, nope, I'm here to play. 148 to 373 in gold, guys. This is getting exciting. I'm excited about the league. I'm excited about the prize. Avatar. Don't know what a Torrent Chieftain is, but hell, I want one, and I want one badly. Let's go. I fought tooth and nail for the mule. If I could switch mine quickly and show you what the mule is, that's for helping out in the beta testing. Dr. Skelly Jelly never lets you leave empty-handed. This is exciting, guys. You believing in Killis here to seal the deal, or we think Starmeister is going to be the upset with a comeback? Let's hear your votes.
I think Killis is going to take it. I mean, look at that chip lead that he has. Look at the MMR lead that he has. Look at the games lead that he has. He simply knows how to close out games like this in this situation. Starmeister has a chance, don't get me wrong, but I mean, my vote goes with
is more
Killis.
experienced in this
Chip in a
situation.
chair, guys. Chip in a chair. Don't count out Starmeister. I'm
No,
going to have
not
to
at
bow
all.
to experience as well. The games are going to come into play here, guys. I think the games played is really going to make a difference.
I like the
That's
siege
basically
tanks
your
in the back.
experience.
Yeah. And Starmeister folding himself down to under a blind now.
Good
Hope
fold.
he doesn't make a play here with those few. He does. I had a feeling. Not like this. Not like this.
Killis, I don't think is going to be able to take it down with just the Hellions and
Killis smells blood.
Hydras.
Killis is a professional. But it's not going to be enough.
Look at the Hellion
Maybe I was
Knight.
wrong. Look at the Hellion micro.
Those kites!
Oh,
it must be a windy
my.
day.
No,
A
too
windy
many
day.
though.
Zealots
You know,
coming
if it
in.
was
Zealots. Let's go.
If it was Hellbats, maybe.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Wishes and wishes. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Starmeister still in this. Kill us. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to keep fighting.
Suckers are moving a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of running around. I can't remember.
Yes, 4 within. Zealous just won a hand. Welcome to Heads Up Battle Poker.
Let's go.
Everything has a counter.
He's asking what somebody was thinking.
Yeah, this is a good game so far. Like,
I'm
hand
enjoying
50.
the play of the league here. Yeah, I'm enjoying the play.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of Marine. Even with Zerg 2-2, I don't know if the Queens are going to be enough. Only 8 of them.
Surrounded guys here. There's a lot of units. Let's see if those BCs can
Look
get
at that
anything
concave. Wow.
Concave, he says. You listening at home, folks? Write that one down. Concave action. He surrenders. Ducks out quickly.
No, willing
he said,
to
don't
die.
look at my BCs. His queens hiding their face. Skirts pulled up and walking out of here. Starmeister
We're back
does a
to an
little
even
dance.
stack. We're
It's
back
one
to an
goal.
even stack.
One goal
This is
difference.
the one, guys. This is the one, guys. This is not going to be good for
You know, that one gold is going to make a difference.
You think so?
I think so.
You see, I was smelling blood. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Kill us.
That one
With the
gold
snap
is
call.
gonna
Kill us
do a
pushed it.
lot.
Starmeister, snap call. Let's go. Liberators taking punches to the face from those Tempests. Thor's trying to do something in the back. There's only one of them. Okay.
Thor
Only one
goes
live
down.
stayed back to protect the Thor. This is some exciting battle poker. If not exciting, at least random. What the hell is this Liberator doing back there? Laying waste while the battle happens up front.
He got caught up with the lurkers. Until the lurkers are dead, it's not going to catch back up. And those Tempests just have so much HP, the Liberators can't take them down in time.
They needed him up front. Kill us. This is going to be the one. Bop, bop. Glide it in. That's a belly shot, a belly shot. That was an uppercut. He goes down.
Didn't want to see it.
He didn't want to see the final punch. Good call, bad. He didn't want to see the last punch.
So here we are, Starmeister down to about 1.5 bets behind.
All in. Don't count him, he says.
Oh no, Kill is picking up the 11 Void Rays with Protoss 3-3. Only up against the Widow Mines that can shoot back. This might be GG.
Oh, the GG early. Let's see, Starmeister, the GG back.
There go the Widow Mines.
Yeah.
Oh, dealing with the infested Terrans.
That's a wrap. This is over.
Yeah, that's it. That is going to be it. Yeah.
Over. GG. Well played. Kill
Well
us.
played for the fancy Canuck. Let's go.
Just more experienced overall.
Yeah. I think
One bad man
experience plays a lot in these shorthanded games.
The Colossi, says I reign supreme.
Zip zap.
I believed in him from the beginning, but not just from Team Canada, guys. I believed in him from his game experience. He knew how to play from the start.
Well done.
1977 MMR. Well done.
GG. 10 points for Killas right off the bat. Definitely a better showing than his first couple of outings at our tournaments. You know, we always pick him as one of our favorites. He ends up having struggling a little bit, at least in the semifinals, if not the quarterfinals. So it's good to see him start off with a strong win here today.
And 52, guys. Some interesting battle poker.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our game today. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again to Baddick Games and our buddy Frosticles for joining us here in the commentary booth. Hopefully, we'll get some more games in here soon. At least until next week, y'all take care.